happy to be back at Goodness Me, one of their locations in Hamilton. There's locations all over the place. And starting out a new year, it doesn't have to be intimidating. It doesn't have to be difficult to eat and feel well. Great to be back with founder Janet Jacks, who is always a ray of sunshine when you come into Goodness Me, and that's what we're talking about.
Well,
vitamin D, the importance of vitamin D, especially right now.
Oh my goodness. We can't get it from the sun at this time of year. It's got to be May to October, middle of the day. So we really can't get D from the sun, but we need vitamin D. In fact, we need it so much. Every cell in the body has a receptor for vitamin D, and vitamin D, we've learned, is more like a hormone in its activity rather than just a vitamin. And so it's extremely important. It's important for things like cardiovascular health, for bone formation, for brain function. But I think of particular interest to us today is immune function.
Okay.
And vitamin D is not just an immune booster, it works in many different ways to activate the proper functioning of your immune system in many different ways.
Okay, when you have a number of products here, it can be intimidating coming in and seeing all the vitamin D products, right? Because you have a whole section dedicated to it.
Yes.
Where's a good spot to go?
So what we want to have is a form that is easy to absorb, that works really well in the body. So the one that I take is this one here. It's an emulsified vitamin D3. And vitamin D3 is more active in the body, and it's the one that we want to prefer. And I love it that it's just 1 drop for 1,000. So I love the drop form because you can use it to dose children, adults, different people taking different amounts.
1 drop a day?
1 drop is 1,000. So for me, I had taken 2,000 a day for a long time, and when I first had my vitamin D tested, I found out I was not up to the sufficiency.
Okay.
So for me, I have to take more. But for everyone, at least a couple of thousand a day for an adult is a really good baseline.
Is this all throughout the year or specifically right now?
Especially right now,
Okay.
and depends on your sun exposure and if you're wearing a lot of sunscreen and if you're afraid of the sun in the middle of the day. But right now, the most important thing that you can do to be healthier and happier is to make sure your vitamin D is where it needs to be, because it does so many things in the body.
What are some other ways you can get it if you're, let's say, not taking those type of supplements?
So, food sources of vitamin D, first of all your fatty fish, so sardines and salmon if it is wild caught, and it still has some if it's farmed, but not as much more if it's wild caught. And things like mackerel and herring, halibut and tuna, again, depending on
this is old school cod liver oil. This takes me back.
In history, people would take cod liver oil, like my mom's generation. They use that as their source of vitamin D, and it's still a good way to get your vitamin D.
Well, listen, we could spend all morning with Janet because she loves to educate, and that's why we love coming here and seeing you. For right now, here at all the various locations throughout the region, Goodness Me, 20% off up until the 19th of all vitamins and supplements.
All vitamins, supplements, homeopathy, herbal remedies, the whole supplement department. 20% off.
There's so many other different departments that we want to get into, and we'll do that when we come back on Morning Live. You like vegetables? Be honest. Okay, I'm with you. Yeah, I like some too. But are you getting enough vegetables into your diet? That is the question. Good to be back at Goodness Me on Upper Gauge, one of their various locations throughout the region, and I'm with this man right here, John Bonnell, who runs Wholly Veggies, and I'm assuming you get enough vegetables in your diet, John.
I do a meatless Monday. I do ways to have it on the weekend as well. I love finding ways to get vegetables in my diet, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Cool. Tell us about Wholly Veggie.
Sure. So we're a proud Ontario-based company and small business. We make a line of plant-based comfort food, our buffalo cauliflower wings. And we also do a line of functional food during the week, so our plant-based meals. Our whole product line is about an easy way to get more vegetables into your diet.
So we have Josh here who has these, is that an air fryer that you're cooking these?
That is an air fryer there.
Cauliflower wings?
That's our buffalo cauliflower wing. That's our best seller there. So it's a full cauliflower fillet, and it's coated in a gluten-free panko coating system, so nice and crunchy.
How long has the company been around for?
4 years.
Okay, so how did you get started in this?
Crazy story. So I used to work in the meat business. A company used to raise cattle, chicken, and fish. Decided one day with my friend that we didn't like what we were doing. We quit our jobs, and started Wholly Veggie as a way to add more balance to the global supply chain.
Because the word vegan, a lot of people don't like that word because it, I don't know, has a certain connotation to it. So we're hearing more and more plant-based. And you don't need to change everything, right?
That's right.
You just need to change a few meals here and there. And I get intimidated because I do love meat. I know Luke behind the camera, we love meat. But just figuring out what supplementing some meat for some other veg is,
That's
is
right.
the issue.
That's
okay?
right. So for a lot of people, vegan sometimes can be a bit scary for people. It means going, full veg. With plant-based, it's more of an accessible term. So an easy way where you want to go, maybe that meatless Monday, or maybe when you're making your wraps, you decide you want to put a cauliflower wing in there. And that's the whole thing with the plant-based movement, all about accessibility and an easy way to add more vegetables into your diet. So it's not against meat, it's just, hey, you want to add more veg, you can go ahead, and this is an easy way.
What does Josh have for us here? What's this one?
This is a great product for us. This is our Southwest broccoli meal. So it's got lentils, it's got black beans in there, it's got broccoli, and it's coated in a nice, delicious Southwest sauce. And Josh is also bringing over here our coconut cauliflower meal. So that's got, you can see black beans, cauliflower, there's a bit of turmeric in there, also our green peas and our carrots. And really, these are all about, whether you want to toss it into a frying pan or a microwave, 5 to 6 minutes, and you have all of your veggies ready to go.
Does it have to be in the microwave? Can you do it stovetop if you don't have
skillet if you want to.
Skillet too?
Yeah, so
Awesome.
It's all about convenience and diversity of use. So you don't have to be stuck just to one way of heating up the product.
Good name too.
Thank you.
Did you look it up? You're just like, it's Wholly Veggie. Awesome.
Wholly Veggie.
Good stuff. John from Wholly Veggie here at Goodness Me. We'll continue our tour and show off what else they have to offer on Morning Live. Goodness Me on Upper Gauge. Beautiful sunny day. It's a little chilly, but hey, we thought we would enjoy the sunshine with my main man, Brendan Coates.
Thank you, Tim.
How are you, pal?
Good, good.
You are known as the Gut Whisperer?
That's right, the Gut Whisperer.
Okay, so I know that you're an author, but you're also a Goodness Me contributor and educator.
That's right, yep.
The Gut Whisperer. What do you do for our guts, Brendan?
Well, I whisper with people's guts. When people's guts are telling me secrets of, digestive issues and gas and bloating, I'm able to figure out the root problem and address people's gut issues. So that's why they call me the Gut Whisperer.
Now that we're into a new year, juicing. You juice, bro? Do you juice? No. The
good kind.
The good juicing. What are you judging me for? The good juicing. Because I think juicing and I think smoothies.
Right.
Not the same thing.
Not the same thing. Not the same at all.
Okay, what is the difference?
So in fact, I had done a little bit of research and I asked, Tim, what do you like for fruits and vegetables? And you talked about kale and strawberries. I'm like, ooh, that's not a good combination. A lot of times people will add too many fruits to their juice thinking that they're doing a good thing, but in actual fact, they're gonna be raising their blood sugar by there's too much fruit. So what I like to do is stick to an 80-20 ratio of 80% vegetables and then 20% fruit.
Okay, so what you made one for me.
I made one.
Do we want to talk about what's in here?
Sure.
It's very orange.
Yes.
Okay, so what's in here, Brendan?
So there's carrots, an orange bell pepper, one orange, and then these are my favorite ingredients. These are the powerhouse ingredients. There's curcumin and ginger. Ginger is going to act as a thermogenic. It's going to heat your body up, and the curcumin is going to help reduce inflammation. Vitamin A in the carrots, so lots of good powerhouse vitamins and minerals there.
What if I don't have a juicer?
Good question. At Goodness Me, we've got lots of different vegetable juice options. This one's brand is called Loop, and they actually make juices out of dying and somewhat decrepit vegetables and fruits. So
okay.
So there's no waste.
Right, all right.
And then Greenhouse, they're literally like the powerhouse of juices.
So always be thinking 80-20 though when
Yes.
you're juicing.
Yep.
80% veggie.
Yeah.
20%. So in that 20%, you just want to kind of one fruit?
Yeah, it's just to sweeten it up a little bit, liven it up a little bit.
Would there be one fruit that would be better than another?
As long as you do one, so you can add a pineapple, you can have an orange, you can do an
All
apple.
right.
How's that?
I can do that. Yeah.
A little bit of a zing to it.
Yeah, it does have a kick to it.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's
What's
the
that?
That's the ginger.
That's the ginger.
Yeah.
You got something coming up here at Goodness Me?
Yes. Thursday, the 13th at 6:30, I'm going to be hosting a class called Juicing into the New Year: How to Help Reboot Our Health with the help of juices.
Okay. Good stuff, man.
Thanks so much.
Nice meeting you.
You too.
It's a little chilly out here.
A little bit.
I think we need to go back inside and maybe explore the hotline here. Goodness Me on Upper Gauge, just one of 9 locations around the region. It's good to come out in from the cold and back inside at their hotline. Good to be back with this guy, executive chef for all of the Goodness Me's. Love saying Pekka Woods. What a name.
What a name.
Good to see you, Pekka.
Good to see you too.
Because we actually, last time we were here, we were in the kitchen. We weren't even showing off all this beautiful stuff out here.
We were cooking it up back there. Now
Yeah.
now it's up.
Well,
back.
you did impress me with some of the great the spreads that you do have. But this is open, right? Just like the store is.
All our stores, all our hotlines are open in the stores that have them.
Okay, what makes your hotline so special?
Anything that we sell in the store is what we use in our kitchens. So we've got a variety of different diets. If you're vegan, if you're keto, if you're gluten-free, and then of course the everybody else diet, which is our brisket and all that good stuff.
Do you want to start with the brisket? Because I've had that brisket.
So we got to know that our hotlines, they move around every day. So you're not going to find the brisket there every day, but that is that we'll use the same brisket we use on our sandwich. We'll cook it up nice and hot, and you can come in and get it in the wintertime. It's great.
Can you get it on a bun too?
Over there in the grab and go.
Grab and go.
And you can get that bun heated up. So it comes out of the grab and go, and we pop it through a turbo chef oven. And
Dave, don't go away. Give us a wave. That's the eatery manager, Dave. What's up, Dave? Good to see you. Good to see you, buddy. We had this last. Is that the?
That's the butter chicken.
The butter chicken.
Yes.
Is it actual chicken?
It's actual chicken and actual butter. So it's a beautiful thing. Love my butter.
Well, okay, that's why it was so good.
That's why it's so good. Yes.
Keto.
Keto, so low or no carbohydrate.
Okay.
So our keto here is our my favorite actually here is our meatballs. But we've got a keto mac and cheese, so lots of cheese, lots of cream.
Well, this is the keto mac and cheese.
That's the keto mac and cheese, but instead of noodles, cauliflower. Cauliflower is like that vegetable you can do everything with, so it's really great.
I threw that keto at you. So this one here is not keto, the meatballs?
The meatballs are.
They are keto?
They are keto, because our meatballs are like 100% meat. It's a fantastic thing.
What's the last one here?
And this is vegan.
Oh, vegan, okay.
So the trick to vegan for me is how do we get our complete protein in there? So we've got lentils, we've got peas, we've got potatoes, we've got a variety of starches that put together complete protein.
Eating good doesn't have to be hard.
No, it does not.
9 locations altogether.
And we make it easy for you.
Right, there you go. Good to see you, Pekka. Good to see the whole gang. Goodness me. Upper Gauge, one of 9 locations around the region. And now we eat.